John Nash was one of the most brilliant minds of his generation.
我下来念出了这些名字：星期三3点，5课 ，Peter Chan， 就不能写中文名字啊？
You're not one of those writers that has a success, freezes up, and never has another one.
Does that sound like anyone we know?
I thought your essay was interesting. A spell check might be nice on these essays. Love those extracurriculars. You're not in yet, but no, things are looking pretty good. So you don't want to go to college?
Hello everyone. On this video, I will going to give you the breakdown of 5 movies with student and teacher relationship part 2. At number 1. Liberal Arts 2012. Jesse Fisher, a 35-year-old college admissions officer in NYC who loves literature and language, is newly single and dissatisfied with his life and career. Peter Hoberg, his former English professor, invites Jesse back to the college to attend his retirement ceremony, where Jesse meets the 19-year-old Zibby, a sophomore studying drama and the daughter of Peter's friends.
Did you think this was like a romantic thing? Just kidding.
At number 2. All Things Fair, 1995. In 1943, in the midst of World War II, Stig is a 15-year-old boy in his 3rd year at a Malmo school, having moved with his family to the area from Stockholm 2 years prior. One day during class, Stig gets into trouble for passing notes and is asked by his teacher Viola to stay behind. She demands to see the note, which reveals the boy's ignorance about sex in embarrassing detail. As punishment, Viola has Stig wash the blackboard and get rid of the flies in the classroom. Stig develops an attraction to the married Viola and feigns an interest in her collection of dictionaries as an excuse to be around her.
62.
At number 3. Wonder Boys, 2000. Professor Grady Tripp is a novelist who teaches creative writing at an unnamed Pennsylvania university. He is having an affair with the university chancellor, Sarah Gaskell, whose husband, Walter, is the chairman of the English department in which Grady is a professor. Grady's students include James Lear and Hannah Green. Hannah and James are friends and both very good writers. Hannah, who rents a room in Grady's large house, is attracted to Grady, but he does not reciprocate. James is enigmatic, quiet, dark, and enjoys writing fiction more than he first lets on.
I want you to dance with me.
Oh, Hannah, I'm really flattered, honey, but this just isn't the right time.
Hey, I'm sorry. Interrupting a teacher-student conference?
I wonder if this is what the university has in mind when it promises a liberal education.
At number 4. Wet Season, 2019. Ling, a Malaysian Chinese teacher in her late 30s, and her husband Andrew are struggling to conceive through in vitro fertilization. Ling also has to take care of her bedridden father-in-law, who has suffered a stroke and is unable to speak, whilst Andrew is often absent from home. Ling sees a gynecologist at a clinic to be informed that she has 2 mature follicles. Outside, she finds Kok Wei Luan, a student who is infatuated with her, on crutches, because of his injuries sustained from his wushu training. Ling offers to take Wei Luan home, and learns that his parents are overseas on business, and he lives alone.
Can you please tell me what's going on here?
At number 5. A Beautiful Mind, 2001. In 1947, John Nash arrives at Princeton University as a co-recipient, with Martin Hansen, of the Carnegie Scholarship for Mathematics. In 1953, Nash is invited to the Pentagon to study encrypted enemy telecommunications, which he deciphers mentally. One of his students, Alicia Lard, asks him to dinner, and they fall in love. On a return visit to Princeton, Nash runs into Charles and his niece, Marcy. With Charles's encouragement, he proposes to Alicia and they marry.
You are the best natural code breaker I have ever seen.